let's talk a little bit about what COVID did for socialization for all of us. And I know some of you are thinking, oh gosh, I don't want to talk about COVID. Honestly, I don't want to talk about COVID either. But it has had a lasting impact and a major impact on our society. And I saw this anecdotally. I believe there's a lot of research on this now. The people have been studying this to say that this is in fact true, that there was just, first of all, let's talk about kids for a second. Kids lost such a huge part of their lives, not socializing, being holed up in their homes. Some kids were able to still socialize online, but a lot of kids didn't. And there was just traumas around school being online, and there was a lot they had to deal with during that time. And so some of them, I'm seeing it for sure at Simply Social Kids, they're more rigid. Socializing is harder to coach on now than it was pre-pandemic. They're just more closed off in general than they were prior to the pandemic. And I've been doing this for 19 years now. So a long time. There's definitely like this difference. And I talk to other teachers and therapists, and they're like, oh, 100%. It's harder now. Kids are more rigid. They're more stuck than they were before the pandemic. So that definitely had an impact. And for adults, the same thing. People who are introverted or maybe a little bit shy, and they got used to being home. The more you're home and you don't go out and socialize, the more you have a hard time getting out and socializing. It just feels like it's such a big step to do that. And with COVID, we were all forced to do that. So since COVID, a lot of people are now staying home more now than they even were before COVID. Same personality, same introversion, same, shyness, all of that. They're more reluctant to go out and socialize now that they had that experience. So it's something that we all need to collectively heal from. And I think that the more we stay in our ways of not socializing, the more we're going to be held back. And so sometimes we have to just kind of launch ourselves forward and make it happen and go do the socializing, even if it feels a little uncomfortable at first. The more you do it, the more you'll feel comfortable with it. And the more we can kind of let that past, trauma of COVID, leave that behind us and move us forward.